What's up guys, I'm Nathan and in this video I'll be showing guys the updated anime dimensions tier list for the new 1 billion visits update where we got 2 new characters, Boros and Sonic. A little bit late and I've missed a few updates, but we're finally back. Hopefully we'll be able to post a lot more. S tier is obviously going to be for the best of the best characters. A tier is going to be for the very good characters. B tier for average, C tier below average, and D tier is just bad. Starting off with Odin, who is a Roblox character, he is easily going to be in S tier. This is because his moves, you can just constantly be using them. His first move is decent, his second move is a dash which also resets the first move, and the third move resets the second move, so you can just constantly reset your moves. Plus the ultimate also it gives you ranged M1s. The third and fourth move have full AoE and they are movable. It's just a really good character. Next up we have the new Roblox character, which is Boros, and he's probably gonna be even better than Odin. Now his first move, it's pretty average. His second move is a dash. His third move allows you to spam the first and second moves, and it's for 4 seconds, which is actually more than most of the other characters. Plus you can spam it pretty fast. You can spam it 5 times, and the third and fourth moves, both you can aim it around. So he also has the ability to spam dash just like Sungjin Woo, but he has even more damage than Sungjin Woo. And if at all you wanted to get Sungjin Woo by using Robux, then Boros is actually going to be cheaper. So I'd say he's currently going to be the best character right now. Then we have Madoka, who is decent. She's got ranged M1s and all sorts of like other really good abilities. The accessory even increases her damage by 50%. Decent character, actually one of the best characters, but it's extremely hard to get by grinding. So yeah, it's not gonna be better than Odin in terms of damage, but it's still up there. Then we have Sonic. Sonic's definitely going to be top B tier. Sonic's the new 2500 gem character, and his first move is going to be a dash. Second move is really good AoE. Third move, you can aim it around, and the ultimate is massive AoE, and it gives you 100% crit. So it's definitely one of the better gem characters for beginners, and with all the codes right now you can get this character right away just when you start playing. Then we have Yorichi Awakened, which is going to be top A tier just for the assist ability. We have Deku, whose third move makes you be able to use the first and second moves a lot faster, which is pretty strong. Then we have Tatsumaki, whose ultimate will give you double damage on all the skills, and overall this does a lot of damage. We have Cosmic Garu. Cosmic Garu is definitely really good. He is one of the best assists, and he's a pretty strong main. Then we have Jotaro. Jotaro is really good. He's like a slightly upgraded version of Dio, because Jotaro and Dio have like literally the same moveset, guys. They've got the same moveset, but Jotaro's ultimate is movable while Dio's ultimate is not movable. They have more or less the same damage, but yeah, Jotaro will be slightly better. If you have Dio, it's not necessary to get Jotaro in case there's like other characters you need to spend your raid tokens on. But yeah, Jotaro is a slightly upgraded version. Then we have Broly. Broly is a decent assist, not exactly strong as a main, so I'll go ahead and put him in B tier. Then we have Gilgamesh. Gilgamesh, same thing. He's gonna be in B tier. He's not terrible, but like he's not exactly that strong as a main. Then we have Kokushibo. Kokushibo is going to be low A tier because of his mobility and just overall being pretty decent. Esdeath is going to be C tier. Good AoE, but really weak moves. Karakuri has even weaker moves, and the ultimate takes really long. It's a 70-second cooldown. It allows you to spam all 3 moves, but it's just way too long of a cooldown. Levi has decent mobility, but I don't really recommend getting him. Naruto 6 parts is also going to be in C tier. He has a reasonable assist, but like as a main, he's really bad. Then we have Ryuko. Ryuko has a really fast cooldown for the assist, decent moveset, so I'll go ahead and put her right there. Then we have Alice. Alice is decent. She has the heals, she's got a dash move, not terrible, but the damage is just pretty low, so I'm gonna go and put her right there. Then we have Witch Megumin. Witch Megumin's got big AoE, but well, the damage isn't amazing. Still, I'm gonna go ahead and put Witch Megumin right about here. Then we have Rengoku. Rengoku is a reasonably good assist. As a main, he's still decent, so I'm gonna go ahead and put him right about here. I'd probably move Sonic down here to C tier. Then we have Saber. Saber is gonna go in D tier, just really bad. Bakugo is D tier. Yu-Gi-Oh is not gonna be D tier because he's actually got a really good AoE and attacks, so I'm gonna go and put him right about here. He also has lifesteal. Then we have Kaneki. Then we have Gojo. Gojo has good damage, but you need extremely high critical chance and critical damage, and he's also pretty hard to use because he's got like really tiny AoE. So if you're a beginner, just don't get this character. But if you already have decent, like really good stats, you can use him, though there's obviously better options. Then we have Kaneki. Kaneki is bad. We have Megumin, bad. Naofumi, bad. Genos isn't bad. He's gonna go right there. Todoroki, well, he's okay. Vampire Toga is gonna be right there. Winter Spirit Leah is going to be still in D tier. Zenitsu is worse than these. Emiya is gonna go right about here. Rimuru is decent, but unawakened it's not gonna be able to get to C tier, so I'll go and put Rimuru right about here. Asuna is definitely strong for a 750 gem character. You get 2 dash moves and a movable ultimate. Then we have Zoro. Zoro is gonna go right about here. Asuna would probably have to go down here. Then we have All Might, who'll be right there. We have Rukia, who is pretty bad, but actually decent, like if you drop her when you're starting out. Shinra, decent but really bad ultimate. Sukuna, Gray, not really explain these because even if you just use a new code, you can get better than these characters. Akaza is pretty good because Akaza's ultimate resets your other moves. Itadori, bad. Tanjiro, yeah, he's bad. Then Natsu, Sakura, Killua. Goku is one of the worst starters. Ichigo is actually a good starter. Luffy is the worst starter in my opinion. Naruto is probably the best starter tied up with Ichigo. Deku is like right in the middle. Kirito, he's decent. I'd say he's better than like Rengoku and stuff. I'll put him towards the top of C tier. He's definitely a solid character. Then we have Lancer, who is pretty bad. Then we have Yorichi. Yorichi unawakened isn't particularly good. He's got reasonable moves, reasonable amount of damage, but I'd say he's gonna be maximum in just B tier right there. Then we have Nezuko. Nezuko is pretty strong. I'll go ahead and put Nezuko right here. Then we have Demon Lord Rimuru. Demon Lord Rimuru is not that good, but he does have lifesteal, so I'll go and put him in B tier. Then we have, actually I'll probably put him in C tier on a second thought, or low B tier. Low B tier is fine. Then we have Priestess. Priestess is I'll put Priestess there. Then we have Milim. Milim is pretty decent, gonna be right there. With Kurumi or any good pet, her pet energy gain is huge, so it's a decent character. Then we have Saber Alter. Saber Alter is pretty strong in terms of damage and really good moveset. I put her right there. Eren is decent. He got nerfed, but he's still spammable, still a reasonably good character. Gojo, pretty decent. I'll put him towards high B tier. Then we have Shadow as Death. Honestly, just don't get Shadow characters. They aren't worth it. You guys should say for Shadow Monarch. Shadow Monarch will go right about here. I'd say he's worse than Boros because Boros has the same spam dash ability that he does and more damage. Odin has higher damage than Shadow Monarch, but Odin, while he can dash, you can't really spam it, so his mobility is slightly lesser as compared to Shadow Monarch. Then we have Biribiri or Misaka. That's a pretty good character. Then we have Esper or Accelerator. Accelerator is solid. Then we have Shadow. Just don't get any Shadow character, guys. It's not worth the time, the effort, and plus you can obtain all the characters right now. Then you have Diablo. Diablo is solid as an assist and as a main, just as a gem character. Astolfo is basically needed just as a support to buff someone and help them get like really good scores, really good damage, but in general though it's not that good as a main. Then we have Luffy Gear 5. Luffy Gear 5 is pretty decent. I'll go ahead and put Luffy Gear 5 right there. Then we have Shadow. Just don't get a Shadow. We have this guy. He's gonna be right about here. I'd say, yeah, right there. Then we have Awakened Luffy. Awakened Luffy is probably gonna be like right here. He's decent, but still not that good. Then we have Awakened Saber. Awakened Saber is obviously good, but just as an assist for the extra attack that you will get with an extremely fast cooldown. We have Priestess. I mean, it's better than the useless ones, but it's a healer. It'll help others, but it's pretty bad if you yourself are using it. Tengen's got decent mobility. You get extra critical damage. So Tengen, I'd say, deserves a spot right here. Tengen's pretty decent. Then we have Awakened Levi. Awakened Levi actually has solid amount of damage. I'll go and put Awakened Levi right here. Then we have Awakened Rengoku. Awakened Rengoku is, well, slightly better, so it's gonna be right about here. Then we have Kirito Awakened. Kirito Awakened is also a really good assist, so it's gonna be right there in S tier. We have Zoro, decent, not amazing, but it's decent. Shanks is gonna be right there, barely on S tier. He's decent. He's actually pretty good, but I wouldn't say he's like one of the best raid characters to get right now. Then we have Rimuru Awakened. Rimuru Awakened will make it to C tier, definitely. Rimuru Awakened is going to be right about here. Then we have Shadow, don't get Shadows. Then we have Priestess Shrine, will be right there. Because Priestess Shrine actually can do some amount of damage, but still it's bad, just don't get it. Then we have Obito. Obito is pretty decent. I'd go and put him right about here. He's got like aimable moves, pretty good damage. Then we have Naruto Awakened. Naruto Awakened is strong, but you need a good pet for him to be like at his best. He's not going to be at his best unless you have a really strong pet. So he's going to be right there. Then we have Vampire Luffy. Vampire Luffy is not terrible. I'll go and put him right here. Then we have Chainsaw. Chainsaw is definitely one of the worst raid characters. He does have like good abilities on paper, like you can spam dash with him, but like his moves just do so less damage that it's just not worth using him. So I'll go and put him right here, B tier. Then we have Ichigo Final. Ichigo Final is pretty strong, and his he also has a passive which lets him do a lot more damage if you're on low HP, but it's gonna be below these guys. Actually, I'd probably put him above Madoka because of the mobility, maybe. I'd say he's a bit better than Madoka. Then we have, but he's worse than Odin because Odin just does way more damage. Then we have Power. Power is decent. I'll go and put Power right there. Then we have Makima. Makima is pretty strong, a reasonable amount of damage. It's gonna be a little below Naruto because Makima isn't that good at dimensions, so it'll be right there. Then we have Ultra Instinct Goku, pretty strong, and you can spam dash, which is nice. But the dash it's not like an ability, so you won't actually do damage. Christmas Alter, relatively strong still, but obviously still going to be lower than Odin because Odin just does more damage. Then we have Aizen. Aizen's gonna be right there. Aizen's pretty decent. Actually, I put Aizen below Goku. He's not worth it for a Roblox character, especially since we have characters like BOROS, which have insane damage plus so many side abilities. Like, he even gives extra critical chance and extra critical damage on his third move. It's insane. Then you have Ichigo, Fullbring, pretty decent character. Then we have S-Death's Awakening, which will be right there just because of the assist. We have Yor, which is decent. It's gonna be right there. Yor is okay for dimensions as well as raids. Then we have Tanjiro, Sun God. Tanjiro is going to be right above Chainsaw. He's not that good. His moves are pretty annoying to use. Actually, honestly, I'm gonna put him below Chainsaw. He's not that good at all. Then we have Onihime, which is definitely one of the better gem characters. You have just so many iframes, just a really, really good moveset overall. Even Sonic's got a relatively good moveset. Then we have Kaido. Kaido has pretty high damage. He also does get the 100% critical chance, but it's just, I wouldn't say it's enough to make him that good, and he's not worth obviously the same cost as BOROS, which is significantly better. Muichiro is still okay, but I'll probably put him right here. Then we have lastly Mitsuri. Mitsuri is just really weak for a raid character. She used to be good because of the ultimate, but then she was nerfed like big time. So Mitsuri is probably going to be like mid low B tier, right there. So yeah, that's pretty much it for the tier list. Thank you guys for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe if you haven't already. If there's anything you want me to make in the future, let me know in the comments and I'll try to reply to them. And I'll catch you guys in the next video. See ya.